Canon 1. Independence. Judicial independence is the performance of duties free from any undue or unwarranted influence. It is vital to the rule of law, the separation of powers, and the guarantee of a fair trial. It is likewise essential to the promotion and preservation of confidence in the judicial system. Hence, a judge has the solemn duty to uphold and exemplify judicial independence in both its individual and institutional aspects. Section 1. Merit-based adjudication. In the exercise of judicial duties, a judge must act independently, relying on one's own appreciation of the facts and evidence and interpretation of the law. A judge should reject influences from political, family, social, professional, or other relationships, as well as inducements, pressure, or threats from any source, including but not limited to the threat or fear of being administratively, civilly, or criminally charged. Section 2. Duty to uphold judicial independence. A judge shall protect judicial independence by observing measures to safeguard the performance of judicial responsibilities. Section 3. Role in raising public awareness of independence. In the performance of judicial functions and when appropriate, a judge may participate in activities that raise public awareness, understanding, and appreciation of the importance of judicial independence and its impact on the fair and effective administration of justice. Section 4. Role in the promotion of public confidence. Judicial independence is essential to promote public confidence. To this end, a judge shall exemplify and uphold the highest standards of judicial conduct and strictly observe the guarantees of a fair trial. Section 5. Independence. Co-equal branches. A judge shall avoid inappropriate connections with the executive and legislative branches of government, whether on the national or local levels, and must also appear to be free from them, to allay any suspicion that such connection will affect judicial independence. Nevertheless, assistance from other government branches may be accepted as allowed by law, until such time that the funding is allocated under the judiciary appropriation of the annual budget. A judge may receive financial assistance from other government branches, including allowances, as allowed by the local government code. In all cases, such financial assistance shall be restricted to work-related activities. When the assistance is in the form of equipment, furniture, supplies, or like items, a judge shall ensure that it is received solely in the name of the judiciary and for its sole benefit. For assistance in the form of personnel complement, a judge shall ensure that confidentiality of information or records is strictly maintained and safeguarded. Resolution 6, AM number 25-04-04-S. A judge shall observe the pertinent laws and rules in the receipt and documentation of the assistance. Section 6. Freedom from influence from other members of the judiciary. The performance of judicial functions is a judge's sole responsibility. A judge is mandated to render decisions and orders consistent with the facts and the law on which these are based. A judge shall reject and report any exertion of influence, pressure, or inducement from any former or incumbent member, official, or employee of the judiciary to the appropriate authorities. Section 7. Freedom from influence of parties. A judge shall exhibit independence from the parties involved in the disputes that a judge is tasked to adjudicate. Section 8. Prohibition against promotion or influence of private interests. A judge shall not use the judicial office to promote private interests or create or permit others to create an impression that certain individuals have influence over the judge. Section 9. Security threats jeopardizing independence. A judge shall remain vigilant against any attempt to compromise or undermine the independence of the judiciary through the threat of harm from any source. Recognizing that such threats against a judge may jeopardize judicial independence, a judge shall promptly report any such threat to the office of the judiciary marshals and the proper authorities.